That's so crazy. But I definitely picked that up on the last one too.
Awesome.
Here's another question for you.
Yes.
I have a full-time job and I'm in school part-time.
Mm-hmm.
I only have 15 minutes to exercise.
Mm-hmm.
Is 15 minutes even worth my time?
Good question. So what else would you be doing with that 15 minutes? That's a rhetorical
Thinking
question.
about it.
That's a rhetorical question. But would you be sitting around watching television? Would you be chomping on apple, or would you be chomping on chips or ice cream? What would you be doing other than? And I tell my clients this, and I tell everyone this, if that's in my club, that actually it's not the time that you spend. It's not even the exercises that you do. It's how hard you go with the time that you have. So, example, I have 30 minutes today. For some reason, I don't have a lot of time in the morning to work out. I trained my client, and because of spring break, I was like, well, it's just 30 minutes. I'm just going to get mine in. I got mine in 30 minutes. I am walking funny right now, and I am sore right now, okay? Because when I go in, I'm not talking. I can barely talk anyway. But in my mind, I got to get in and out. Let me get these reps in. Let me go heavy. Let me do what I need to do because I want results. I mean, I also have a Cancun trip coming up, and I'm trying to look at west. So I get mine in 30 minutes, but in 15 minutes, let me share this. I did a sprint interval, 5 minutes. I burned 100 calories. And you know how I did that? Because I first walked at 3 miles per hour at 15 incline for a minute. Then I brought that back down to 0. Then I did 10 miles per hour for 40 seconds. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, like literally jump off because you're about to fall off anyway. Did that 5 times. In 5 minutes, I burned 100 calories. And most times I advise my clients, try to get to at least 100 calories in 10 minutes. So in half the time I did that, but that 10 miles wasn't easy. And trust me, it's not going to be easy, right? But you can get it in if you really want to. But there's no talking. There's no, no, you getting those push-ups in. You getting you're doing burnouts. You're doing a lot of different things because you are crunched. But trust me, you can get it in.
All right, so before I get to the next one, someone has to be thinking, can you stretch for 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Does that count?
Yeah, but that's just a stretch. That's not endurance. That's not going to build.
Okay. Well, how about can you dance for 15 minutes?
Yeah. You can dance for 15 minutes. Get your heart. It's all about getting your heart rate up, right? You want to get it up over your normal resting rate. Because the faster your heart works, or the more your heart works, more than likely you're burning extra calories and things like that. That's why I look at the calorie count, because that gives me an indication of not only how hard you worked, but how hard your heart is working and how many calories you burn. And I compare that to how many calories you consume. So, that's that math. Yeah, okay. But yeah, you can dance, but people lose weight doing yoga. And one phenomenon we think is part of that is because of that deep breathing. Because when you breathe, depending on what you're doing, that's how you kind of expel fat. People think that you burn, you're burning fat by sweating, or that somehow that's fat melting. No, you actually oxidize fat from oxygen. And that's how it comes out in your breath and your breathing. And that's how you're burning fat. So we think that, because one of my girlfriends, we went to college together at Femme, she used to do a bunch of running and stuff like that. And she was like, I was always this size. Once I started doing yoga, that's when my weight came off. And I think it had something to do with that deep breathing. And I said, well, this is what burns fat. So that makes sense. Sounds like there's a correlation.